Hi, from MWinventory.in. I am Eki Saraf. In this post, we are going to discuss about Weblogic Domain Creation script. I hope with this YouTube link, you would be able to find a hyperlink to download the script related files, or even in the post, you would be able to see. Go to MWinventory.in for more posts like this. Let me walk you through to how to execute this script and how this script works and everything. So before I am introducing the script to you, I would like to show you how is my environment, my WebLogic environment is set up so that you would be able to relate to your environment. So I have slash apps directory in which I have Oracle WebLogic installed. This is my directory structure. WLS 12213 is my middleware home, in which I have my WL server. Where I have my WL server directory is going to be my MW home. What my WL server directory is going to be my WebLogic server home. Whatever be the path and everything, just make your WL server directory. Let's say what is my directory. This is my directory and this is going to be my WLS home. The parent of this directory, which is this, which is okay. The parent directory is like two dot, the parent directory is this is going to be your MW home. Okay, these two variables are mandatory. So before I start creating domains, I would like to have your WebLogic ready. You have to be installing WebLogic. So there is a nice tutorial in the website, and you would be able to find a link how to install WebLogic in Linux. Um, in the link in the post. Just go there for any help or reference. Anyways, let me start introducing the script. So yeah, there you go. So I have a script here. I have a script which is this going to be the Python script, which will you will be issuing it with weblogic.wlst, and this is your domain.properties file, the input file actually to this script. I hope you can see my variable references and everything here. MW home, WLS home is the path where WLS server directory is there, and domain root and application root. What this domain root and application root? Domain root is nothing but if you go here, you will be able to find the directory. The domain directory is like slash user project slash domain. In a traditional WebLogic installation, you would have been able to see it user project slash domain. It's the directory actually in which you are going to create all your domains. So I am just creating my domain root as this. All my domains will be created. I already have a domain here. So for testing purpose, let me remove that. I just removed my domain. So it's the quickest and easiest way of decommissioning a domain. Credentials, I just have I have to mention domain name, domain username, and domain password. The domain name is going to be MWI domain, and domain username is WebLogic, and domain password is WebLogic1. And admin server, you have to be mentioning admin port, admin address, and admin port SSL. You don't have to mention admin.name because automatically the server will be created in the name admin server in this name. My by default admin server would be placed, and I would really recommend having an admin server with that admin server name. So this is a manage server creation part. So this is a variable. manage server ms1, ms2, ms3. If you guys have worked with modjk workers or something, you would be able to relate to this variable references and how are you using it or something. Anyways, so let me walk you through. So I have four managed servers: ms1, ms2, ms3, and ms4. These ms1, ms2, ms3, and ms4 is actually not the managed server name. These are a variable references. These are kind of object. Okay, I would be assigning name, ports, and everything. We can call it as a worker also. So for this ms1, I am assigning a name, mwi server 1, ms1 port, ms1 address. You would be able to see I have given address and port numbers for all the four workers. Okay, so why I'm keeping this worker? Why don't I directly go and keep mwi server 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, see, there is a good practice actually. In case if you wanted to add, okay, one more server, you don't have to type the full name and everything. You can just add ms5. Okay, within the script you would be able to see wherever the machine mapping or the cluster mapping, you would be using this managed server worker name, not the actual managed server name. Okay, so it would make your script looking good, and it would be easy to understand. That's what I at least believe. So cluster definition, let's go to cluster definitions. I likewise to the managed server, you can able to see that I have two clusters, c1 and c2 are my workers, are the references. I'm assigning, I'm giving name to my clusters, c1.name, c2.name, and I'm just giving what are the members are going to be in each members, I mean each clusters. So C1 dot members is ms1 and ms3, C2 dot members is ms2 and ms4. I hope you are able to relate to it. ms1 is nothing but a mwi server 1. ms2 is nothing but a mwi server 2. ms3 is mwi server 3. ms4 is mwi server 4. So I think while I was explaining, I made a simple mistake. Okay, I'm just changing it here. So the same strategy applies for a machines also. Machines M1 and M2 are the workers. I am just giving M1 name. What is the name of the machine? MWI VM1. I mean, at present, I am not actually creating some kind of variable which lets you create. I mean, define whether it is Unix machine or a Windows machine. I haven't actually covered it. So you can later do it. I mean, it is actually not mandatory to mark the machine as a Unix machine or machine. So I'm just leaving it as it is. So and this M1 instances is the part where you are assigning what are the servers or the JVM is going to be run under that machine, M1 machine. So MWI VM1. So I am just making my MWI server 1, MWI server 3, and my admin server to be running in MWI VM01 server. I am assigning MWI server 2, MWI server 4 under MWI VM02. Okay, so this is all of it. I hope you are able to understand how this domain dot properties is structured and everything. So this is a long script you are seeing in the the scrolling one. So I would be sharing this script with you, and you can it will be distributed under open source license. You would be able to use it for your own purposes. You can tweak it, make it better, and if you have any specific requirements or you want any more requirements or something, you can feel free to comment on our website, and you can write to me also, aksarav at mwinventory.in. So let me go directly to see what is the magic that this script is creating. So apps Oracle WebLogic domains. So first you have to be downloading the script from the website, or I mean I have actually hosted these two scripts in gist.github.com, so you would be able to download it there also, or it will be available in the website. You can just copy it and paste it to a new file. Let's say I have my scripts in OPT Python script. I'm just going to copy this. So let's say what is the WLS domain creator dot. Okay, let's say meeting your standards, I'm creating a new directory. You can place this script anywhere. So I'm creating a directory where temsara vk. So and I'm copying my the script to that location along with the domain.properties file. So these are the only two files that you have to be worried about. So you must place these both files in the same directory. Okay, I mean I'm mentioning it. You have to place the Python and the properties in the same directory location, same base directory, because the script is designed to take domain.properties to search for the domain.properties file in the very base directory where the script resides. So I just request you to place. So this is my the script setup. You will be able to see like WLS domain creator.py and domain.properties file are in the same location. So we have our environment ready to, I mean, we are all set to execute the script. Oh, okay, I missed something. I must tell you. So you have to go to your WLS home now, which is apps Oracle WebLogic. What is the path? Okay, I'm sorry, I just five. Yeah, WLS 12213 and WLS server. Go there, and under server bin, you will be able to find a script set wlsenv.sh. I hope you are able to see that I am using a dot space dot set wlsenv.sh. Okay, if I execute dot slash set wlsenv.sh, it will not affect any the environment variables in the server. If I am using it with two dots, it will affect all the environment variables and it will save it in the env. Okay, I hope I don't have to explain what this means. Okay, so I'm just executing it. So that's it. Now you have to make sure that your WLST is running by just pressing java.weblogic.wlst. Okay, it will connect. So I'm not actually really at this moment, I don't want to initiate it, so I'm just control seeing it. So we have java weblogic.wlst set up properly. Let's go back to our work location. It's Saraveke Vatam. The files are there. So let's execute the script. Java weblogic.wlst space the py script name. Just hit enter. It starts. Meanwhile, I would like to fill the gap. Actually, there are so much of innovative tools like reading the config.xml, app deployment parser, and WebLogic, config XML parser. There are so much of tools in mwinventory.in, so you can go and make use of them. There are good Python scripts also for status and BAU administration and everything. So just keep revisiting. Thank you. So the script has executed here. You are able to see initializing WebLogic. This part, what you are seeing here, I actually made enabled a webhost, which will not be this display will not be coming. I mean, this statements will not be printed while you are executing this script. So creating machine, the script is creating a new machine MWIVM1 and MWIVM2, creating an admin server with the following configuration, whatever we defined there, and it is printing while it is creating a new managed server with what are the server name, listen port, server address, listen address, and everything. Okay, so creating clusters, creating a new cluster with the following configuration: MWA cluster 1, MWA cluster 2, commit and saving the domain. Okay, it's saving the domain and the domain summary. It's displaying what is the domain name, what is the domain username, domain password, domain directory, application root, whatever the information that we gave, and it is starting the admin server. Okay, why it has to start the admin server? Okay, it has to start the admin server in order to go online, because WLST online is required in order to map the resources. Let's say manage server to a machine, manage server to a cluster. To perform all these actions to through WLST, there are no WLST offline commands in order to perform them. So I have to make the admin server running in order to go WLST online. So I just had to start the admin server. So it has started the admin server. So if you are looking, if you have any problem that you cannot start the admin server, you can go and do something here. I mean, you can just edit the script in which you can just start. Yeah, from this part you can just comment this script, so it will not execute the start admin server, connect online, mapping machines, map clusters. Okay, and be aware that without this they are all will be a kind of separated thing, so you have to manually refer it. Okay, you would be after restart, I mean starting your admin server whenever you are decide to do. So once you start admin server, you need to manually go and map all this. Okay, so yeah, now go back to the terminal, and yes, starting the admin server, it has started and it is telling what is the admin server configuration it is starting. So domain directory is this. I hope you are able to see this is a domain root under which I have, it has created a domain for which I have mentioned at my domain. So management URL, I would request you to use, the script itself is using T3, so you don't have to worry about anything. So redirecting startup blocks, it is, this directory was not already there, so it is creating it. Okay, so you might get a question, what if I have a directory, apps, Oracle, WebLogic, domains, MWI domain? Don't worry. So this script is, having a override domain flag, which is, which will override the domain. So please keep it, very cautious, because it will override the domain. If you are giving the existing domain name, it will override the complete domain. Okay, and in case if you are overwriting the domain, I would really recommend you to take a config.xml backup, which will be available under your domain/config. So let's go back. Now it just a notification message that this file was not there. Yes, this folder was not already there, so there is no wonder. So admin server has been successfully started, connecting to admin server with management URL, whatever the management URL that we have displayed here, and it has successfully connected. Yeah, it's a good thing. So starting to map resources to the machine 1, starting to map resources to the machine 2, starting to map resources to the cluster, starting to map resources to the cluster C1, C2, M1, M2. Okay, so I am that's the script. It is now ready. I am working on displaying more information around here, and getting this domain summary displayed here. So I mean, for time being, I'm just posting the script. I will be working and I will be updating the article and the script real sooner. So that's it. Okay, let's go and see whether our how our console and our domain looks like. So where is this? Yeah, it's here. So localhost 17001. Let me hit the browser. Okay, console. Okay, so localhost, what is the management server slash console? Yeah, it's good to see Weblogic 12c console, and username and password is the one that you have mentioned there. Login. That's it. So go to servers. Good. So you are able to see all your the servers that you have mentioned: MWI server 1, server 2, server 3, server 4. MWI server 1 has to be part of. Let's first refer the domain. Okay. MS1. MS1 is part of MWI VM1, and MS1 is part of cluster MWI cluster 1. Let's verify it. MWI server 1 is part of MWI VM1 machine and MWI cluster 1. So all the mapping is perfect. So let's take another MWI. So let's take MS4. So MS4 is MWI server 417006. Yes, the port number is right, and it's running on localhost. Yeah, I will not be able to see it here, and it is running in MWI VM02. Yes, it's here, and it is a part of MWI cluster 2. Yes, perfect. So it has started everything perfect. So that's it. Great. So we have successfully created a domain. At present, you would not be able to start MWI server 1, 2, 3, 4, all these managed servers until unless you are starting a node managers. I mean, creating node managers, which will be you have to go to your machines. Under machines, you have to go MWVM1, in which you have to mention your node manager and you need to start the node manager. Node manager script will be available in your common /bin start node manager.sh location. Once the node manager is started in your terminal basis or through WLST using an nm start command, you would be able to see it here and you would be able to see it's reachable here. Okay, once it is reachable, you will be able to do all the administration task right from the console. Till then, you have to be doing it manually. So that's it. I don't want to overload you with so much of information. So this is the domain creation script, and I would also request you to just give a look to these wonderful articles and new tools. So this is one script, WebLogic Server WLST status script, which will be printing the domain status and everything. I mean, what are the server status and everything. I'm working on so much of good BAU script. I would definitely post it in another few days or something. So, and also I would also recommend you to read this WebLogic application deployment parser. So that script what you have seen is I mean, I'm working on kind of deployment and everything. So this is basically what is WebLogic application deployment parser is actually a tool designed to list the application applications right from the config.xml. Instead of connecting to WLST and waiting for time and everything, running Python script and everything, it's like take a time from, I mean, it's a time taking job and everything. So instead of worrying about all of it, why don't we directly dump the list application list from right from the config.xml. If you are having such a requirement, you can use this script. You would be able to get a nice report, and also it will dump the data in an Excel file. Okay, so it is having the XLS feature, and it comes with actually a good console format displaying. So yeah, just go, and there are so much of articles for you to read and explore. So just in order to stay connected, just leave a like, and if you wanted to talk to us, you can just send a message to us directly, and it will directly reach me. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. I hope I'm my communication is little not perfect, I agree. So just bear with it. I will improve it down the line. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great year ahead. Thank you. This is your AK Sarah from FW Inventory. We'll meet you in another video. Thank you.